Hi everyone. Hi everyone. And many people talking about coffee and tea. In Egypt here, we know coffee and tea. And we use coffee and tea uh, much, a lot in Egypt. For that, they make us, or these drinks make us focus, okay, in education, in our jobs, in studies, and things like that. And all world also uses or are using these teas, these drinks like tea and coffee, and maybe they know another kinds of these these drinks that make the person in good attention. Okay, you need to be in good attention with a helping drink to be able to continue your job, your study, things like that. Anyway, because my bad financial my bad financial situation, okay, or in my city, I know I can buy some kinds of tea and some kinds of coffee, but I'm talking about generally, what I think about these drinks, okay, what I think about these drinks, because of course, in any part in or any modern, many in any modern or rich economic, like Arabian countries like Emirat and Qatar, things like that, countries like that. These countries, rich countries, these countries have a lot, or have a good economic, so they can buy another kinds of drinks that can make you attention. This is a simple thing. Also modern countries, so modern countries in education and technologies, like Europe, yeah, like United States, like Canada, also like China. Also, you can consider also India. You have to consider India now as a good place for education, a modern society, okay, a society that have a society that has good education. They has also as a you know good programming industry. So it is a modern, okay. So these countries uh, uh, have and make good drinks for attention and focusing. Okay, what I know is tea or coffee, but I heard that in China they have a coffee from the Banda, with some way, a coffee from Banda. I didn't test that coffee, but uh, we have some differences in eating and drinking, because our religious situation or position here in Egypt, and between China. So I think we can't maybe drink something from Banda, or made from Banda, some things like that. But the general thing, the general concept, or general understanding of attention, you can call it attention drinks, I will make my opinion. I will make my opinion based on my limited experience and my limited financial financial position. Okay, so you can't consider my opinion as as a standard or a general or scientific or a so scientific, you know, so scientific opinion. Okay, you can't apply it in every way, every world, every place. Okay, so uh, so I think uh, also from some reading, uh, some people prefer cafes or coffee more than tea. Some people prefer the tea more than coffee. I prefer tea. Honestly, I prefer tea more than coffee. Okay, but in Egypt, most of people, you know, many of people love, you know, coffee and tea also at the same time. Okay, but in my personal opinion, I prefer tea. Okay, I prefer tea. I think tea is, you know, some kind better than coffee for to me at least, you know, at least, you know. And you hear in UK that they have the perfect taste of tea, something like that. You hear that the party of tea. Okay, you hear it's a royal tradition that that they must or have to drink the tea every day, things like that. Honestly, I prefer tea more than coffee. I think it's enough for here, and we can continue our comparison, our comparison between tea and coffee as an attention or as attention drinking. But you know these drinks are not the only drinks in world. I build my opinion on just what I experienced here in Egypt, according to my limited financial position, you know, and according to you know the also the general position of Egypt, because I don't know if we have another kinds of attention drinks, you know, but thank you everyone.